Welcome to Suncoast FYI. I'm your host, Nancy O'Neill, and today I'm joined by Ashley Millington from the Meadows Farmers Market, Christopher Hurd and Risa Kaplowitz from the Sarasota Ballet School, and SNN's own Christy Sultan, right here on Suncoast FYI. The Meadows Farmers Market is a Sarasota staple that's open every Sunday here on the Suncoast. And joining me now is Ashley Millington, the Creative Marketing and Sales Director for the market, to tell us about this weekly event. Well, it's quite an event you started.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You took this on.
Yeah, I'm one of the co-founders.
Okay. So tell us about it. How did it all start, Ashley?
Yeah, so we started this about 2 years ago. We actually own a wellness center in the Meadows Shopping Village over there, the Cosmic Center of Spiritual Light, which is also a nonprofit. Yeah, so we've been there about 10 years providing wellness into the community. And so when COVID hit, we're like, what can we do to keep bringing people in together? So we thought, let's have a farmer's market. We have a beautiful location there in the Meadows. Yeah. So one thing led to another, and we had season 1 last year in October. And now we're on season 2. That's so great. We're here to, spread the light in the world and feed the mind, body, and soul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a very special thing in itself, but why do you feel this is different from other farmers markets?
Yeah, so what we feel like, one is like the location, it's just completely a different type of vibe when you come in and there's great oak trees and the lake and it's very calming and shaded. And then in addition to that, we really have focused on intricately picking out our vendors and our artists and providing a platform for our vendors as young entrepreneurs to kind of grow into their staples as businesses. And so we work with a lot of young artists with Ringling and different other programs to give them a platform and teach them about business. So we're really trying to incorporate that in addition to obviously being a market to be able to provide all the good stuff like food and music and art and all that stuff.
So what special events do you have coming up for season 2?
Yeah, so special events. We have Santa coming. So December 11th and 18th, he'll be there. We'll have a Winter Wonderland happening in our wellness center. And then every month we always have a holiday market. So we're off for the main, Christmas and New Year's, but we come back and we have a big New Year's celebration. And then every month until April, we have something going on themed for, Valentine's Day and spring and St. Patrick's Day and all that stuff.
Well, back to Santa.
Yes.
Now you mentioned the dates. What times will he be popping in?
Yeah, so our market's every Sunday 10 to 2, and Santa will be there all day, both days.
Excellent.
But he might be, taking some breaks and coming back in, but we will be able to get some photos with Santa, and we're going to have a toy drive and some little charity activities in addition to we like to have a lot of, decorations, so there might be some inflatables going on, and we might have a little golf cart decoration competition. So
cool.
Yeah, so a few little things like that. And in addition to that, we have a lot of extra holiday crafters coming to provide different gifts that don't normally come out, just because they have little trinkets and things like that. So a great place to come get your gifts this year, shop local and support the local economy versus...
and get a local t-shirt.
Yeah, and get a little t-shirt.
Which says, feed your mind, body, and soul.
Yeah, and shop local. And then we have our, good vibes attract your tribe. So obviously we know vegetables are good for us, but also the people we cultivate. So all that good stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, what should I expect? Because I haven't been there yet, so that's on my list. What should I expect when I get there?
Yes, you definitely have to come.
Okay.
And then what to expect is that, it's a lovely afternoon for the family and your furry friends. We see so many dogs, so we love having that. But obviously, like our staff is there greeting you, and like I said, huge oak trees. We actually have 14 miles of trails, so people love to come take a little bike ride. And then when they're done, they have lunch with us, with our food trucks. We have huge games on the lawn, like, giant board games and things like that.
Fun.
In addition to like a community picnic area sitting on the lake. So definitely a great time. And then we have over 70 vendors to choose from lunch and artists and, different things from soaps and lotions and all that kind of good stuff.
Wonderful. Now, what do you see the future of the market being going forward?
Yeah, so with the future of the market, we really, we're really trying to become that staple for the community and really be that platform for entrepreneurs and kind of help that guidance that we provide versus just coming in and renting this space. Sure. And, we envision, this is our second season, so we envision to have multiple seasons ahead.
There you go.
And we'll be, seasonally October to April going forward, but that's the goal is season 3 will be back and keep on trucking.
All right, now what's your website or Facebook login so people can find you?
Yeah, so our website is meadowsfarmersmarket.com, and then you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook, and it's Meadows Farmers Market as well. So we have a huge following out there. You can always find out what we're doing. All of our events are on Facebook, and you can link in there and see what's happening. And we have different things that pop in. I think that's the best thing about our market is that every Sunday is different. So this Sunday, I know that we're having our little Friendsgivings, so everything just kind of comes back in different things like that.
Awesome. Good. Well, I look forward to going and seeing what you have. Thank you, Ashley.
Awesome. Thank you.
Coming up, I'm joined by Christopher Hurd and Risa Kaplowitz from the Sarasota Ballet School, so please stay tuned. The Sarasota Ballet School is known for its beautiful productions here on the Suncoast. And with me now are the Education Director, Christopher Hurd, and the Nutcracker Director, Risa Kaplowitz, to tell us about their upcoming production of the Nutcracker. Well, welcome. It's finally nice to get to talk with you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Now, the Nutcracker, who doesn't love the Nutcracker? But what is so special to the two of you about it?
Well, yeah, this production of the Nutcracker, it's everyone's favorite at Christmas is to go to see the Nutcracker. It's a tradition that with families for years and years and years. What is really special this year for us is that it's the Sarasota Ballet School's own production. It's not the professional company. It's just the school, and it's just for students. And actually, we have 138 performers in the production, which is a huge amount, from age 4 up to, actually, we've got a few adults who are in their 60s and 70s. So it really just is a wonderful opportunity for our students to get to perform on a real stage in a brand new production.
How exciting. So with that amount of people in the age range, how do you prepare for something like that?
Well, you start many months ago.
Okay.
We had auditions that was not exclusive to the Sarasota Ballet School, but I would say pretty much everybody ultimately, or they soon thereafter joined the Sarasota Ballet School. Figuring out age-appropriate roles, figuring out ability, what would make sense, and it's brand new. So for as many Nutcracker productions as there are those many versions.
Right.
So the fact that it's new, we could tailor it to the dancers that were available. I will add to Chris's comment about the students. In addition to the school students, there's also the conservatory students, and they include trainees that come from all over the country. The second company, which very often feeds into the main company, and the dancers are extraordinary.
So these are the dancers that are performing the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they are, there's 50 of them are definitely of, in my opinion, professional caliber in that they are that trained and that serious and committed to the craft.
Awesome, awesome. Now, how did the collaboration with the Venice Symphony Orchestra come about too? We wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we have a collaboration with Key Chorale, and the director of Key Chorale is a conductor called Joseph Calkins. And I just happened to have dinner with him one night, and he said, that Venice were looking to have a production and work with the Sarasota Ballet School. Wow. So I then reached out to the Venice Performing Arts Center and then also the Venice Symphony, and we just talked and realized it was a great opportunity to connect all the organizations together. What's special for the students is that they'll have live music in Venice with the Venice Symphony. And when you're a student, it's unusual that you get to perform to live music. You have to normally wait until you're a professional dancer. Oh. So it just sort of worked so well together, and we're hoping that we're actually talking now about having this collaboration continue year after year, so the Nutcracker becomes a tradition in Venice for the future.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what are you most excited about having worked on this production now, seeing it all come to fruition and the excitement? And
oh my gosh, so many things. For one, the production itself, the sets, the scenery, in addition to the dancers, are extraordinary. It came from the Hong Kong Ballet, and the Sarasota Ballet director, artistic director Ian Webb, he had brought over these sets, and we are so thrilled, and costumes. They are gorgeous. So wow. We're thrilled to be able to use those and show this very, very high quality production to everyone. And it's, of course, it's the Nutcracker, and hopefully it will give everybody not only a festive spirit, but I hope they feel a lot, not just see a lot.
Yes.
So that's my goal.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, tell our viewers, please, when the actual production.
Yes, so the Venice performances are December the 9th and the 10th at the Venice Performing Arts Center. And tickets are available from the Venice Performing Arts Center website. If you do go to our own website, Sarasota Ballet website, there is a link that links through to Venice to purchase the tickets. So we have one show at 7 o'clock on Friday evening and a matinee at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Lovely. So say that again, Saturday?
So Friday the 9th is 7 p.m. and Saturday the 10th is 3 p.m. at the Venice Performing Arts Center.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here and taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting us on.
Thank you so much.
Up next on Suncoast FYI, SNN's newest reporter, Christy Sultan. So don't go anywhere. Christy Sultan is the newest face in the SNN newsroom, and she's joining me now to give us an introduction to herself, as well as what she's looking forward to while working at SNN. Well, thank you for coming on. I know you've only been here like a few days, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's wonderful. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
What got you into journalism?
Well, when I first went to UCF, I was in the ad and PR program. I took the intro class, both classes, advertising and public relations, and honestly, I just wasn't into it. And when I'm into something, I get almost obsessed with it. I want to know everything about it. I want to be the best. But yeah, with public relations, I was just like, eh.
You weren't feeling it.
No, I wasn't. And then I went to my academic advisor, and she could pick up, right?
Yeah.
And then she mentioned journalism, and that kind of gave me like a light bulb, and I was like, wait, that's in this program? So I switched. Took the news reporting class, and just went for it.
Great. And you graduated just recently?
Yeah, I graduated in the spring 2022.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you didn't grow up here. We talked a little bit before we came on air. Where did you grow up, Christy?
Broward County, and near like Fort Lauderdale. The exact town is called Davie.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm sure a lot of our viewers have too, yes. So this position brought you over here? And you've just moved like recently, you said, right?
Probably 5 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're still finding your way around Sarasota and learning all of the back roads to get around all of our traffic and all that good
definitely.
stuff. So who are you working with here at the station?
Well, so far I'm working with Brianna and shadowing her, which has been great.
Yeah. She's terrific.
She really
She's
is.
a good one. Yep, yep. So you haven't been out on your own yet. What will be your ideal story? I mean, if you come up with, because I know a lot of times the reporters, they pitch a story that they would like to do to the news director or their immediate supervisor. What would your ideal story be?
You know what? Any story that's very impactful to the community or emotional is usually the ones I lean towards. There's something I like about having a stranger get on camera, being super vulnerable. That's kind of like the opposite of myself, so that's kind of why I gravitate towards stories or sources.
Well, you like to hear people's stories.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're all about, right? So,
Yeah.
Particular human interest story, or do you like pets or animals? I mean, what would you gravitate towards, do you think?
Both, any living being, basically.
Yeah. Well, then you've got a lot to learn, a lot to work with here. So there's always something going on in Sarasota. Anything that you'd like our viewers to know about you?
I also make music.
You do? You
Yeah.
play instrument, or do you write?
I can't do song lyrics, but I play drums, a little bit of keyboard, guitar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you'll have to come in and serenade us for our holiday party. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Great, great. Well, welcome again, and thanks for coming on the show today.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. We hope you enjoyed the show today, and thank you for joining us on Suncoast FYI. If you would like to promote your nonprofit or community event, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Adam Huntley, at 941-361-4645 or email fyi@snnTV.com. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com and click on the What's On tab. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next week on Suncoast FYI.